Well, welcome back, my friends, to another rousing rendition of Choir Boys Cutlery. Today, we're doing a review of the Ultimate Hunter. That's what's in my pocket today. If you'll let me know what you're carrying. S35VN, Grippy G10, about a 3-inch, 3 1/4. No, it's same as AD10, so about 3.5 inch blade length. The difference on this is the belly. You see, this is a much narrower width, whatever you call it. I'm sure somebody will correct me. Some of y'all, that's all you spend your time doing. But before we get into any of this, let's talk about this. 22 veterans a day in this country take their own lives. Now, if you think about that, since last we spoke, 22 folks have taken their own lives. All I know to do is to talk about it every day, to try to raise awareness. We have a lot of veterans that watch this channel, and I am, if I've not done anything in this community, it's we got veterans watching this channel, and I'm proud of that, and I'm proud of the folks who, and I'm talking about from all over the place. You know, if you're a veteran, if you're struggling, if an American, one of our allies, you know, hell, if you're one of our enemies, and you're in that, don't take your own life. You know, we might be enemies politically, but we're all humans. And I just don't want anybody. I told y'all, I happened upon a young man who killed himself one time. I'll never forget it. You say, Scab, was he in the service? I don't know. I know it's something I never want to see again, and I can't imagine a family member walking in on that. And I want y'all to listen to me. I know at the time you think it's the only way. It's not. It's not. It's not. So vets, I love you. I know we got a little off base there. It's all right. I love you, vets. You are welcome here. We back the blue over here. We support Leo. How do you do that, Scab? Well, we don't break the damn law. And finally, if you're an addict, never quit quitting. It'll take one time. It may take you years, but it'll take, if you're in there and if you fight, you got to get help. So, we're not going to do a long talking thing today because I actually did shoot some footage. Now, let me be up front, and I'll cover this in the video. I started off basically with whatever blade come out of the box. I've used it some over the past couple weeks. I've carried it some since D-Bad sent the 4Max, which that's going back out Friday. Donnie, man, thank you. I just want to say publicly thank you so much for letting me borrow that. It's been a joy. And I'm thinking about getting like a 4Max Scout. May do that. I like that size for me. It's enjoyable. It handles well. But I carry the Raja too. So, you know, I like a bigger knife, and I know some don't, and the price, and blah, 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 whatever. I'm talking about this me, Scab. See, that's the deal on this channel. It's my channel. Now, we don't do, you know, some people name their subscribers and, oh, fam, and we ain't doing that shit. What would you be? The Cutlets? Choir Boys and the Cutlets. No, we're community. And in this knife community, this blade community, let me say this. I know that we encompass everybody. I don't need to be corrected every damn video. If I say knife video and you're a sword guy, or you're a spear guy, or you're an axe guy, I'm including you in it. Brothers in the blade, okay? I don't have time for silliness. So, all the brothers in the blade, and because of Carl and because of other guys, you know, we're moving into other areas. We're moving into a little bit of that. We got some bushcraft guys with us now, and they are welcome, and they're brothers in the blade. And our sword guys, steel sword, forged and fired enthusiast. I love that guy's channel. He does a great job. He really does some really good videos, and all of that. All are brothers in the blade. So I've said a lot to say nothing. That surprises none of you. So let's do this. Let's get to the testing, shall we? Well, yes, Scab, we shall. Thank you so much for leading us in there. Now, the first thing we're going to see here is this is the one we did out of the box. Well, I'm going to take it all back, son. This is a test that I did last night on the BPS. This works out well, guys. This is the knife I'm giving away. BPS full tang. That'll be the one for the giveaway. Soon as Carl does his, I'll do mine. And here's another one. Here's a little ditty. We just whipping all kind of stuff out here tonight. Here is the Obaki from CRKT. Scab, showing some ninja moves there. You know, you get all kind of stuff in one kind of video. I'll just put it all together, son. Now, some of y'all that's already seen on Instagram have seen this, but if you hadn't, just gasp in wonderment at what we got going here. Again, the Obaki. Now, this is my whip it out knife. It's the one I keep hidden. Super duper sharp knife. CRKT, great knife. I guess I'm just including it in this video. You know, you never know what you're gonna get with old Scab. I'm kind of like a box of chocolates. Now, let's see if we get. There we go. Different wife beater there. Now, here is the Ultimate Hunter from Cold Steel. This one is the man of the hour for this video. This is the one we're testing out now. I've carried this a couple weeks, so the sharpness wasn't exactly kind of where I wanted. Started good, and it still got a good edge on it. Nobody can say, Cold Steel doesn't put a good edge on. They do, and do it fairly consistently. Now, it was at this point that I got a little irritated, and I will go ahead and just be honest with you. I went ahead, reprofiled it real quick, and stropped it after this display here. So the next set of paper cuts y'all see will be with a refined blade. I just like having a sharp knife on me, guys. I'm just gonna be honest with you. And I wasn't happy with the edge. You can see there, I'm spinning it all around there. You can't, hand is quicker than the eye. Now, there we go. That little honing here. This is the first round of honing. Let's see what we got. Figuring out how to hold the paper. There you go, Scab. So you see we've increased the sharpness a little bit. Now, after this piece of paper, I went ahead and hit it with a strop and brought it back, and let's see if we can see that. If we can, I'll do another addendum tonight. Now, I showed y'all, I wanted to compare it to the Spyderco, the Paramilitary 2, because a lot of you guys carry PM2s. Now we're going to do the Captain Electro thickness test there. So really, all in all, the Ultimate Hunter is about the size of the PM2. They carry about the same. We got the triad lock on the Ultimate Hunter now. Tough lock. The PM2's got that compression lock. Another great lock. I'm not going to knock that lock. And I do a little lock test at the end of this video. Just taking a minute here. Y'all see how it fits in the hand. Like I said, my hand is a little bit bigger. My fingers ain't that big, but my hand's big. Now, this is the new edge, new day. Let's see if we got a difference right now. Let's see if Scab's learned anything on this sharpening. I sure ain't learned nothing on the cinematography. So here we go. Drum roll, please. And you see right there, son, like we got off track and it went on through the thing. So, oh, what a difference a new edge can make. And I was glad to do it. Glad I got it on now. That's a 20-degree edge bevel. Now, we're chopping up some, that's a little phone cord. I told you we're bringing the test back, kind of stripping some wire, doing some light chopping. The knife handled very well. I will say this, I did press a little too hard a couple times and got a little too sharp because I did cut the cable in two. But as you work with this knife, it becomes more comfortable. I'll say this, as far as handling it goes, it's reminiscent of one of the old school cases. Now it's G10. I'm just talking about size-wise, the kind you kept on your clip and all that, or kept on the side of your belt, back in the good old days. That's about where we're at size-wise, or PM2. Very comfortable. I like the G10. I like the S35. What I was going to get to, what I'd said earlier, guys, is this. As far as corrosion resistance, they got it at about a 7 out of 10. Edge retention, 7 out of 10. Now, I like that more than I like any of it. They had on there for the sharpening a 5, and I'm going to disagree with that. I've had really, really good luck with S35VN. Y'all seen me drop the knife first time there. The Donnie B all day drop test and hard downward throws. And what I hope this proves to some, now here we go. First one, bounced it. You got to focus on all this stuff. Don't care if you do it every day like I do or not. There we go. This is a very well-balanced knife. I just lack some concentration. Now, getting back to the point, because y'all know I'll go around the world, I have not had any problem with S35VN. As a matter of fact, it's one of the more pleasurable steels that I've sharpened up. Now, somebody's going to disagree with that, and that's fine, but I want y'all to see right here, and I'll get a little closer with this stick. I'm going to do some light batoning, but you'll see right there, this blade took some pretty big bites out of it. Just did a really, really good job. I am a big fan of this Ultimate Hunter. Now, we've got a couple minutes left. I didn't go out in the woods today. I just didn't feel the need to. I think this is a more multi-use knife. You know, I think it can hold up to some hard use. Matter of fact, I know it can, because we did some batoning. And then there's another test I do towards the end that I'll explain to you. Yeah, there was my batoning skills there. Is it a great batoner? No. The 8010 is much better on the baton because it's got that wider blade, bigger belly. But again, y'all see this stuff just flying off of here, man. This knife is rapidly moving up into my top 10. I can tell y'all that. I like the way it handles. I like the way it fits. I like the way it rides. I like everything about it. Now. I took, because it does have the triad lock. And here's the other thing, guys, about this knife that I found that I like. I think I paid $90 for this knife. Brand new, out the package on Amazon. Now, I'm sure it's changed or whatever, but an S35VN grippy G10, a 3-inch blade, about a 4.5-inch handle, 5-inch, I think it's 5. You can't, for under $100, man, that is awesome. A great knife all the way around, got a spear point on it. Now, here's what we did, guys. I took this knife and I slammed it. Not on the blade, I hit it on the spine, about 5 or 6 hard whacks to see if that lock held up, and guess what? It did. Well, hey, listen, my guy Mikey says it all the time. Everything is going to be all right. I'm Scab. You're not. I'm gone, son.